Lecture 3 Belt Conveyor Design. Belt conveyors, also known as belt conveyors, are widely used in home appliances, electronics, electrical appliances, machinery, tobacco, injection molding, post and telecommunications, printing, food and other industries, and the assembly, testing, commissioning, packaging and transportation of objects. According to the form of conveyor belt, belt conveyor can be divided into belt conveyor and synchronous belt conveyor, of which belt conveyor is relatively more widely used. According to the control mode, it can be divided into ordinary continuous operation, beat operation, variable speed operation and so on. According to the form of equipment, it can be divided into straight lines, curves, slopes, etc. According to the conveying capacity, it can be divided into heavy-duty belt conveyor, light-duty belt conveyor, etc. The belt conveyor line is mainly composed of frames, conveyor belts, rollers, tensioning devices, transmission devices, etc. The function of the transmission device and the tensioning device is to tighten the belt and provide power, but in addition to the above functions, it also has a role to correct the deviation. Because although the belt line mechanism is simple, but there is a fatal shortcoming that is easy to deviate, so generally for the belt conveyor line, such a roller idler group should be set up. One is to tension, and the other is to adjust the roller so that the belt line does not deviate. Note, you can see that both ends of the belt line also have a small range of adjustment mechanisms, and their function is also to correct the deviation. Another point is that because the belt itself is soft and there is no way to bear the load, it also needs to be supported, which is generally a combination of galvanized sheet and non-powered roller. If the conveyor line is relatively long, it is best to arrange the return rollers below to support the belt line of the return trip. Key points of the design of the belt conveyor line: working environment, condition and conditions. It is necessary to consider the time of operation per day, the frequency of work, the service life of the belt conveyor, and the method of feeding and discharging. Working environment, condition, ambient temperature, open air or indoor, environmental protection requirements, mobile or fixed, telescopic requirements. B. Problems with conveyor lines and conveyor belts. It is necessary to consider the size of the conveyor line in detail, including inclination, maximum length, lifting height, the size of straight and curved segments, connection size, etc. Conveyor belts, maximum sag requirements, simulated friction resistance coefficient, friction coefficient, safety factor. C. The nature of the material and the amount of conveying. The specific properties of the material need to be considered, including loose density, resting angle, particle size of the material, maximum lumpiness, humidity of the material, abrasion, cohesion and coefficient of friction, conveying volume, the conveying amount that can be directly achieved when the material flow is uniform, and the basic statistical data of the material flow can be considered when the material flow is uneven.